Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Kent Tilley, and today I'm going to talk to you about a real life scenario that I just encountered about a client of ours that is going to and wanted to do an RSP meltdown between 65 and 70 and delay her CPP and OAS. This was already her intention before she came to us, and she just wanted to know, is that the right move? And, in her case, it seemed to be the right move for now, but there was something that I wanted to change with the way that her asset mix was structured. So this is the big part of her planning was, let's talk about how your assets are allocated right now and why I want to switch them to this, because it's going to have, a number of purposes. First, it's going to significantly decrease her risk. So that's the most important thing. The next part is that she's going to save a lot of money in fees. And the third part is, because of how it's set up, this is also going to allow for the possibility that her estate is going to be much larger because she does have some time with some of her assets. It's very simple, but I'm just going to break it down into what I had told her, and this is what I wanted her to do. So currently, she has a pension. She's just about 65, just about entering full retirement. The pension is her main source of income. And she basically has 4 accounts, but only 2 of them really, or one of them almost, is for her retirement. One is for her estate, and one is for her son. So she has a TFSA with $55,000 in it, and it's at RBC. It's in the Select Conservative portfolio. So she's got that. She's got her RSP with $169,000 in it in the Select Balanced portfolio. She has an RDSP for her son, who is 38 years old, which has $78,000 in it, and that is also in the conservative portfolio. And then she has a hold account, which is like a cash account that is in an income fund. Now, if you add all of this up, she's got $357,000 invested, and her overall fee is 1.79% at RBC. So she's paying $6,390 per year in fees for these investments. First thing we're going to be able to do is reduce those fees, but the way I want to structure it is going to significantly reduce those fees and reduce her risk. So basically, the TFSA, this part is simple. That she doesn't need and doesn't want to touch. She actually has room in her TFSA to move that holding account into the TFSA. So she now has $110,000 in her TFSA, which at one point in time was invested in the conservative portfolio. But considering that she doesn't actually want to touch this, this is something that she wants to leave to her children, if possible, then why not take a little bit more risk, because she potentially has, 20 to 30 years of investment time horizon to allow this to grow. A growth portfolio over time is going to outperform a conservative portfolio. And this isn't, structured in a way that she has to worry about needing this money today. So she has the time horizon. Now there's the exact same thing with the RDSP. Her son is 38. He can't start touching that money until he's 59, so he has 21 years to invest that money. So that means to me, he can increase the risk on that RDSP so that it should be worth a heck of a lot more, 5 or 6% on that much money compared to, say, 3 or 4 is an absolutely huge difference over 21 years. Now, the big issue here is the RSP. So that was her most aggressive account. She's got that in the balanced fund, but she wants to melt down this RSP over the next 5 years to enhance her income, then start taking CPP and OAS and live happily ever after. So that's where you don't really want to take any investment risk whatsoever, because what if the market gets sliced in half tomorrow? Now her 169,000 drops to whatever that number is, 75 or whatever that number is. And now she doesn't have enough money to fund her retirement the way that she wants. She has to change the structure. So what we're going to do there is we're going to say, well, great. Now that interest rates are high, you have some money, we have the ability to move that money into the high interest ETF. And after all the fees are paid, you're going to earn 4.95% on that. We can withdraw what you need every single year. If that account changes and the interest rates drop, then we can look into a GIC ladder maybe. But right now, this works really well. So her total fee on that part is 0.4%, and her total fee on the TFSA and RSP are 1.6% with us. So now she has a total fee with us of $3,684. That's for K4's planning fee and Modern Advisors investment management fee and the ETF fee. So we've combined all three of those things, financial planning, investment management, and the ETFs, and saved her $2,760 per year. And for the most part, the best part about it is that we've reduced her risk and taken it off the table. So now she can't really fail due to market factors and things that we can't control. So that's why I was like, I don't care about the fee savings in this. It's a bonus, but the way that you should structure this is this way so that you are reducing the risk and taking it off the table, and your retirement's going to be better for it. And your estate is going to be way larger because the growth portfolio is going to maximize the investment returns. So basically, that's about it. Very simple sort of process. She had a great plan. She knew what she was doing, but this is what I really wanted her to change, and that was as simple as it was. So I hope that makes sense. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and thanks again for watching.